Plaintiff Lynn Peters met the defendant through work, and Lynn says she's a fun-loving hippie who changed her name to Sunshine. Lynn claims after they became roommates, she realized the defendant had a dark side, and she once saw the defendant throw a plate at someone's head. Lynn is suing her today for a security deposit. Defendant Sunshine Sawyer says she moved in with Lynn as Lynn was getting out of an abusive relationship. While living together, Sunshine claims Lynn was often bringing home random men whom she met online. And she insists Lynn forfeited her security deposit when she moved out.
Start with you.
I met Sunshine through work. She's a fun-loving hippie that changed her name from Jennifer to Sunshine.
Hippie.
Yes.
How long ago did you all meet at work? 60s?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But she also has a dark side. She would require hugs and I love yous before bed. Otherwise, there was something wrong or I was mad at her or something like that. When I had friends over, she would hang out in my doorway and listen to our conversations or give her input from the other room, even though she wasn't included in the conversations.
Wow, I don't remember anything like that.
She also, one time while we were working, she threw a plate at a server's head. And she's just, you never know if you're gonna get the nice Sunshine or the mean Sunshine.
She changed her name to Cloudy after that.
Perhaps. Now what
At
time
work, we
frame?
would joke and call her Stormy when she was
Stormy, you all
upset.
called her.
Yes.
You're close.
So, you're close, very close.
And what time frame did you all live together?
We moved in June 1st of 2000, or June 12th, or June 13th, I'm sorry, of 2015.
Mm-hmm. And ended your tenancy when?
The lease was over May 31st of 16. All of my belongings and things were out on the 20th.
Okay. All right, let me hear from you, ma'am, about the tenancy.
So I did not have that same reality, apparently. I agree, we met in 2013, decided in 2015 to get an apartment together. At the time, she was in an abusive relationship.
Did you try and hug her every night before bed?
I'm a huggy person, and she gave her hugs without any question or making me feel
But
like
you
I was...
initiated them.
I guess. I don't recall that being an initiation every night, but we would hug periodically. Yes, I hug everybody.
All right. What else you want to tell me about the tenancy? Was it okay with you?
It was okay. In the beginning, when she first moved in with me, she was broken up with the boyfriend and started to go online to online dating sites and was meeting men on there, which is fine. She's a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. We all make our choices and do our own things. But they started to come home with her, and there were different men coming home with her on different nights of the week. At that same time, she started to tell me that her ex was contacting her. They were spending more and more time
Did you
together.
have anybody?
Yes, my boyfriend.
How often was he coming?
Every
A couple times a week. A couple times a week he would come over. We never discussed that was an issue. I had no idea.
Did you ever discuss the guys that she was saying was an issue? All right, you're discussing it now just to tell her business? Because that has nothing to do with today's case. You talked about her, me and her are going to talk about yours. Now, go ahead.
Her boyfriend and I are actually good friends. I didn't really have a problem with him being there every single day at first, but then it just kind of got old. Like, she works Friday and Saturday nights, and I'd come home and he'd be there with his friends.
Without her being there?
Yes. He shut off his cable at his house because he was at our house all the time.
He was broke.
All the time.
All right, you don't know. All right.
Plaintiff Lynn Peters is suing her former roommate, who claims Lynn often brought random men home to their apartment.
Now, let's go to what you're suing about, the security deposit.
On May 7th of 2016, I texted her letting her know that that was my 30-day notice and that I'd be leaving. She said she was going to stay and that she was going to have people move in. And I said, that's fine. I would like my security deposit back. She said, okay, that's not a problem. As the time went on, I was not staying there and I wasn't there and we weren't talking.
That is so not true. That is so
Let her
not true.
finish.
It felt like a bad breakup at the end. And then
She at first was accepting it and then changed? Why do you
Yeah.
think she changed?
because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to leave yet, and we left it as look for roommates.
Where did you say you were going? Where did you tell
Let
me you
her
were moving
finish,
to?
man. Go ahead.
And at the end of it, she got roommates, and she said that I didn't get my security deposit back because it stays with the unit.
When you moved in, who did you give your security deposit to?
The leasing office.
Right. And did you contact them and
Yes.
request it from them?
Since she renewed the lease, it stays with the unit.
They said, we're not giving you your money back? They told you that?
Yeah.
All right. How did they say you could get your security deposit back from them? Because you gave it to them.
Through Sunshine, and that I would get it back from the people that was moving in when they put down their deposit.
All right. And you haven't gotten it from either parties?
Correct.
Ma'am? Go ahead.
First of all, I was told her story to me that she was leaving and moving was that she was moving to Las Vegas for a job. And that stayed the story all the way until she moved out, which I then later found out there was never an intention of moving to Las Vegas. She moved 20 minutes away from where we were living, back in with the ex, which is where she's currently living.
Not entirely true.
She signed the paper here on May 27th. I signed it May 31st.
Saying what?
Saying that she was relinquishing her lease, and that it's highlighted here, Your Honor, the transfer, no refund. She signed the paper and then asked me about it after the fact. I have the text message here.
Did you sign such a document?
I signed something saying that my name was going to be off the lease.
And I have what purports to be your signature. You have a driver's license on you today?
Yes.
All right. I've never seen a signature so much the same. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
She makes up things all the time, and nothing she really said was true other than me signing that paper that I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was just to get my name off the lease.
If you read things before you sign them, you will know what you're signing, and I'm really sorry that this had to happen between us. I don't understand why it happened. I have no ill will towards you, but you are the bold-faced liar, and you're the one who stood up here and made all those lies up, and that's fine.